This is what 500 packs worth of hits from one of the most hype sets ever released looks like. Recently, I opened up 500 packs of Terrestrial Festival, pulled some insane cards, and got them all graded, and today, we're gonna check out the grades to see if we got some insane stuff or got absolutely wrecked. Now, I got a bunch of boxes of slabs to go through, so we're just gonna grab boxes and see what's inside each box. And of course, some of the biggest cards will be at the end of the video. Okay, box number 1. I'm gonna assume that a lot of these are gonna be grouped together in rarity. So just gonna grab a handful of slabs here. Got a bunch of 9 on these Japanese ace specs. I do see a 10. Oh, I dropped it. Our first 10, it's a prime catcher. Now, I understand that these slabs probably look a little different from what you're used to. These are tag slabs. I'm gonna explain that in a minute, don't worry. But for now, check this out. One of the only gold cards we got from the 500 packs. I think I only got 3 or 4 of them. And this is the Suicune. Oh, at a 9. Or the Walking Rake, rather. The Golden Walking Rake at a 9. Now, we've got literally hundreds to potentially thousands of slabs to look through today, including some Master Balls. Okay, so we've got a bunch of Master Balls coming up here. As you can see, there's the Master Ball Reverse Holo. We got a 9. Phoebus Master Ball at a 10. I did grade some Eevee Evolution Master Balls. There's another 10 Master Ball. Oh, these are gonna sell like hotcakes. These are insane. These are great. And we'll see the Eevee Evolutions later. And then obviously we got, so many EXs, so many of the ace specs, which it looks like a lot of them came back 10s. We did get some 9s though. So these are very cool. And obviously most cases you wouldn't grade an ace spec card because these are more for competitive play than for grade collectible cards, not really playable cards. So it is kind of cool to see these slabbed up. You're probably not gonna find a lot of ace specs in slabs or just regular EXs. So this is cool to see. Now let's filter through until we find something like incredible. Oh, here we go. Okay, I don't know if this is incredible, but it's a regular Pokeball Reverse Holo. We did get a 10 on the Gibble. That's cool. Okay, so we graded some Pokeball Reverse Holos too, so not the Master Balls. Oh, here we go is our first secret rare trainer card. We've got Atticus out of 10, Gem Mint 10. Very nice. And remember, I did pull a bunch of SAR Eevee Evolution cards, including the Umbreon SAR. We got 2 of them, and we do have those grades back. Oh, speaking of Umbreon, we got an Umbreon regular EX at a 9. Okay, then the rest of this box is kind of just a lot of EXs. Box 1 down. Oh, box 2 coming in. Oh, and it's a much more exciting start right here. We've got some SARs. All right, starting off with the SAR Roaring Moon EX. This is such a sick one. Can we get a 10? Yes, we can. A tag 10 SAR. And that's not it. We've got a couple more. We've got Raging Bolt EX. Also at a 10. Fantastic. Okay, dude, if we can score 10s across the board on a lot of the SARs, that's a win. And obviously, we're looking for the Moonbreons. We also got a 9 here on this Master Ball. Okay, I just pulled a huge stack of like some heaters, including a lot of the SARs that we got from the opening. Starting off with Crispin. These, again, remind me of like Monopoly cards. And we do get a Gem Mint 10 on the Crispin SAR. Next, we've got the Drayton, also coming in at a 10. Fantastic. And this will be really interesting to see, and I'll talk about it a little bit later in the video, but the brand new set Prismatic Evolutions, which is the English version, we got Janine's SAR out of 10. Prismatic Evolutions, the English version of Terrestrial Festival, is coming out in the next couple of weeks, and it is a crazy set. 8.5. L. Mainly because how hyped it's been and how hard it is to get. So this is an interesting video because you get to see what Terrestrial Festival, the Japanese version, grades like, which maybe informs your purchase decision between Prismatic Evolutions and Terrestrial Festival, because obviously Japanese cards are always higher quality than English. And as you can see here, we've got some more Master Ball Reverse Holos. Oh, check it out. We've got a 10 right here on another SAR. This is the Pecker Runt SAR, sick. And then we've got some more Master Balls. And I'm gonna be showing off kind of all of the different rarities of cards because we graded everything. So I'll show off the Master Balls, I'll show off the regular Holos, I'll show off the SARs, but all the different SARs because obviously everything grades a little bit different, the EXs, just so you know what the quality spread is like across this set. That was a great stack. And speaking of EXs and EX quality, I can just grab a bunch right here and we can go through them kind of quickly. We got a 10 on a Terra EX, a 10, another 10 on an EX, another 10, yeah, it's just kind of like 10s across the board. The Japanese cards grade so high in quality, got a 9 there. And then we've got another 10 on the Glaceon. That's that box. Ah! This box was primarily EXs, but we got a good stack from it. Oh, and speaking of Prismatic Evolutions, Lacey SAR at a 10. Fantastic. Look how good this looks, bro. Speaking of, and then I have some of the Terra EXs. We got the Sylveon here at a 9. We've got an 8.5, ouch, on the Espeon. I actually uploaded a video today on a different YouTube channel talking about, this is a regular Vaporeon, out of 10. What's going on with prismatic evolutions, why it's so hard to get 10 Umbreon, the effect it's having on the market, and like kind of what's happening in the future that I think of Pokemon cards, Prismatic Evolution, the Team Rocket set, and all these new hype sets coming out throughout the year. So if you want to learn more about that, I'll leave a link in the description. Go ahead and check out that video. And now, let's move to the next box. These stacks are insane. We've got some big cards in here and a lot of SARs. And yes, I'm going to talk about why are we grading with tag grading instead of the normal PSA, Beckett, or CGC? I know there's comments already, so let me just talk with you about that. For starters, I'm just gonna go through these cards while I kind of explain this. So if you wanna know more about tag grading, or like why from now on really on this channel, you're gonna see a lot of tag grading, this is gonna help make that make sense. For onesies, I'm an official partner of Tag, right? So I'm a little bit biased when it comes to this. I have a link in the description if you wanna grade your cards with Tag. It is an affiliate link, so if you grade through it, I get a kickback from that, which goes right back into the channel and into the videos. So mad appreciate. But why am I grading with Tag? Okay, so obviously right now we're getting a lot of like full art trainer cards, which are kind of cool to see the grade spread on that. We got Brassius here in a 10, very cool. To me, I think grading is an absolutely subjective personal choice, right? Because these cards, I mean, some of them I'm gonna keep, some of them I'm gonna sell. We got some more Master Balls, by the way, in 10s. And at the end of the day, the market kind of decides how much a card is worth. And Tag in the market has actually been performing pretty well, especially compared to like CGC and PSA prices. So it's a viable thing in the market, but that's not really why like I'm choosing to grade with them. But what I think grading is an investment. I see grading as an investment, and who you choose to grade with, you are choosing to invest in. Obviously, you don't like own shares in the company. It's not like you're a shareholder or a stockholder. Got a 9 on the Goldango, by the way. That's sad. We have a ton of SARs in this stack, so get ready for some very cool ones that we pulled. But the company you choose to grade with, you're essentially investing in them. You're saying this awesome card right here that I spent money on, that I hope holds value over the long term, I'm gonna trust that this grading company that I grade it with will treat it with care and help hold the card's value in the card. Because the value of a card isn't just tied to the grade of a card, it's tied to the name of the grader, right? When you look into the market, PSA has the highest prices across the board. It's industry standard. And then you've got Beckett with their black labels, you've got CGC with their pristines. Grading is investing. You're investing into a company and allowing them to basically hold the value of your card. You're making a bet on that company that they're gonna be around long enough so that they hold value for your cards. So my whole thing with Tag, and this is gonna be, again, I'm biased, right? So I'll preface with that. Blood Moons, by the way, just absolutely rocking 9s, tragic. The reason why I'm choosing to kind of like invest, you would say, or like, you know, kind of bet on Tag, this card is awesome and it's a 10, fantastic, is because Tag is like, I mean, they're like a technology company, right? So like, and the way that I see it is that anytime you bet against technology, if history has shown us anything, is you lose. So I think Tag is gonna do very good in the short term, the midterm, and the long term, because they're a technology company. If you don't know anything about Tag, their whole big thing, their whole shtick is the fact that like they do AI grading. So all these cards are graded by AI, and then they have a human grader go over and just basically comb over and make sure the AI isn't making any mistakes. But if you've like listened to anything about technology lately, AI is obviously all of the rage, and it's really powerful and really smart, and it works very, very well. And there's this old stat that goes something along the lines of, if you ever get arrested and you go to your parole hearing, you are 60% more likely to get parole if the judge just ate lunch. And you're 60% less likely if the judge is about to eat lunch and hasn't eaten yet and sees you right before lunch. That's because we are human beings. This card got a 9, that's so tragic. And human beings are extremely imperfect, and we make errors all the time. And when you think about a grading company, 10, I'm getting 10s on the cards that I want to get 10s on. When you think about a grading company, you got an individual person looking at thousands of cards per day and giving a grade to it based on what they're seeing with their naked eye. There's no way that that's gonna be accurate and consistent. It's industry standard because it's the only technology that we've had. But now with Tag using like machine learning, AI learning, technology-based grading, what you're getting a lot more of is like consistency, right? To where like, if you send this card into Tag 10 times, it's always gonna come back the same grade. Whereas if you send it into PSA 10 times, it might come back a 10, sometimes it might be a 9, sometimes it might be an 8. You know, like, we all know this. The grading companies are generally very inconsistent with their grades. And Tag is like the only grading company that is like actually legitimately consistent, just because it's technology-based, it's AI-based. So for me personally, the reason why I'm grading with Tag is I'm making a bet, right? I'm making a calculated bet, I'm making an investment. 10 on the Terapagos EX SAR, by the way. This card confuses me because I don't really know what's going on in it, but it looks great. And this is not investment advice, by the way, NFA. But I'm making a bet, basically, that tag is going to be something in the future because they're the only company that does AI grading, the only company that does technology-based grading, and I think that should have been the industry standard the entire time. It's insane that we're still going off of human grading, as if it's like even remotely accurate. Also, these are some bonus cards that we had from a submission because we grade a lot with tag. This is cool. The Eternatus V, this is Shining Fates, the Gold Eternatus out of 10. This will probably end up in one of our mystery bags, which is very sick. Okay, let me find another stack of cards. Oh, these are some cool slabs. Sorry, I'm like monitoring the fire right now. The Palisades fire here, it's like apparently starting to spread into Santa Monica and towards Los Angeles. I actually had to pack up, it was kind of insane. I had to pack up all the super valuables out of the Mystic Grips HQ and take it with me last night, which is scary, man. It's scary. So after this video, I'm probably gonna have to pack up all the camera equipment, everything, and like get out of here. So let's look at these slabs fast. But yeah, basically with tag, I have some really cool cards here, by the way. I have some Eevee evolutions of the regular Pokeballs, but I think Eevee evolution cards in this set in a 10, even if it's the regular Pokeball, gonna be great. I think grading is a personal choice. I don't think there's any right or wrong answers. You can grade with whoever you want to grade with. Just for me personally, it just makes the most sense. Like tag and what they stand for and like the bet on technology just makes the most sense to me personally. Just because I grade with tag doesn't mean you have to grade with tag, but that's just my take on the whole thing. Got an 8 here on this guy, ouch. And again, a 9, ouch. I like the accuracy, I like the consistency. If you get a tag 10, this is a pristine, by the way, this is what their pristine labels look like. It says pristine on the top. If you get a tag 10, you know the card is actually like a 10, like it's actually like high quality. So that's my thing with tag, and again, I got a partnership with them, so like a little bit biased, but they're great people. It's a great company, very, very motivated, very ambitious, very smart with very good technology. So I'm all about it. Again, if you guys wanted to get grade with tag, there's a link in the description. Feel free. Grade with whoever you want to. I personally am putting my ducks in the tag boat. Feels like those like college videos where he like puts on the hat of the university that he's going to. I feel like that right now. Okay, so we've got some SARs right here, and then I kind of got to speed through the rest of these because I got to get out. But we've got this one right here, the Cabalion, the Iron Crown EX SAR. That one's cool. Coming in at a 9. We've got a big one here, check it. The Kieran SAR at a 10. That's freaking beautiful. And then, oh yes, Dragapult at a 10. I was really hoping this one would 10. That one was big. Fantastic. And we've got another 10 right here on the Ogre Pawn. Oh, this sucks. We're actually gonna have to evacuate. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, and I want to clarify too, by the way. I still have cards graded with PSA, with Beckett, with CGC. Like, this is still like my prize possession right here, which is this PSA 10 first edition Shining Charizard, which I have in office today for first time in a while, which I'm taking with me out of here. So I still have cards with other grading companies, but again, I'm just like, I'm tying up the tag right now. All right, we've got one more box to go, and then we can start dipping into the big ones, all the Eevee Evolution SARs. All right, quickly going through these so that I can get out of here. We've got BAM. We got the Ogre Pawn at a 9. Bam, SAR Ursaluna at a 9. Bam, SAR Ogre Pawn at a 9. And then the last one here, bam, we've got the Palafin at a pristine 10 on the SAR. Beautiful. Also, how do you like this new setup? I upgraded all the technology and equipment in here. We've got multiple camera angles, everything's upgraded. Looks nice, right? Well, now we're about to downgrade all the cameras to my old setup when I filmed the Eevee Evolutions. Oh, and in that clip, by the way, I mentioned we're doing a giveaway for one of the Umbreon. That giveaway already happened. The next giveaway is for this, which is like a $1,000 pack of Japanese Neo Destiny. So stay tuned to the end of the video to learn more about that. But let's check on the Eevee Evolutions. All right, so listen, I just got these back, and I'm supposed to be recording this video tomorrow for me, but I just got the slabs back today, and I can't wait. These are all the big ones. So these are all of the Eevee Evolutions and the more exciting hits, including, yes, the 2 Umbreon. Okay, so when I tell you that I am overly excited to open these and see what we got in them, I cannot wait, because these are some of the earliest graded. Obviously, there's been a ton of slabs that have already surfaced. What have they sold for? Okay, so the PSA 10 is selling for about $580 to $600. And that's all there is. There's no tag 10s, there's no CGC 10s, there's no Beckett 10s. It's literally just PSA right now that has the 10s. So that's where the PSA 10's at. My question is, what did we get? And again, yes, we went with tag grading. Again, you know, I'm a partner of Tag. Those guys are awesome. And what is this? Oh my God, that's the Umbra. Oh, I saw the grade. I saw the grade. Oh my God, what did we do? Okay, there's a second one. All right, listen. We're gonna hold it over here, okay? This is the Umbreon. I can see it because it says Umbreon EX. I read it on here. So I'm gonna try my hardest to keep the grade a secret. Okay. Well, looks like we're starting off with them, dude. This is the Umbreon, dude. The Sunbreon SAR. I already saw the grade, but if you didn't see it, it's a 10! We got a 10, bro. Let's freaking go, dude. This might be one of the world's first tag 10. And as you can see up here, okay, so do you see the number right there? It says 971. So basically tag, the way that their whole thing works is like their grading scale is out of 1,000. So if this card got 971 out of 1,000. So it's not like a perfect 1,000 out of 1,000, but it's a 971. So that's like super high. So this is like, in terms of like how high quality of a 10 this is, 971 feels pretty high in terms of quality of a 10. So this is like a really high quality version of the Umbreon EX SAR. And we'll look at the other numbers because I think we all graded them with this, with the numbering, which it's called tag S. Tag X is like just the normal, tag S gives the number. So all these slabs should be tag S, which again, not to like talk about tag too much because again, partners with tag and grading, completely subjective. Always grade with whichever company resonates better with you or that you want to grade with. I own PSA, CGC, Beckett slabs. I own Ace Grading slabs, and I've got tag as well. But the cool thing with tag is that let's see it. They do have like a tag S grading scale so that you know, even if you get like a 10, you can actually see the leaderboard of how high quality of a 10 it is compared to other 10s, which other grading companies obviously don't do. So that's like a very cool feature. Oh my God, it's the other Umbreon. We're gonna reveal the second Umbreon. We're gonna reveal the second Umbreon last, okay? We're gonna put them away. We're gonna put the Umbreon back here. Okay, so we just grabbed the 2 Umbreons. All right. So we got one of the Umbreons. Let's go through the other ones here. We've got, this one's going to be, ooh, the Eevee SAR, beautiful. Remember, there's 2 different Eevee SARs, and this one came back at 10, sweet, okay, let's go. So the nice thing that we're gonna see here, and you know, this would probably be the case with any grading company that you use, Japanese cards are way higher quality than English cards, just significantly higher quality. So the likelihood of getting a 10 on a Japanese card is way higher than getting a 10 on an English card. So hopefully all of these SARs came back 10s. We'll have to see. Dude, these look so clean, bro. Let's go. All right. Here, this will be our 10 pile, okay? Well, I guess the Umbreon's over here. We'll put the Umbreon right there. Our 10 Umbreon. This is our 10 pile. This is our not 10 pile. So we're gonna see how many out of these we ended up getting a 10 on. All right, next one is going to be, use the thumb here. Let's go. Okay, Sylveon SAR. This is, from what I understand, this is one of the most expensive ones. I think a top 5 card, because I know that the Master Balls are definitely like way up there too. But Sylveon EX SAR, dang it! Okay, well there's our first 9. So I'm glad we have like a 10 pile and a not 10 pile, because our first 9 is here to Sylveon. As you can see, this ranks a 930. So this guy here was a 960. The Umbreon was a 971. Anything 949 and below falls out of 10. So it's like no longer a 10. So if it's 930, then it's now a 9. Dang it. Okay, well there's our first 9. And it was with the Sylveon too. That was such a big one. Okay. Next card we have here is the, speaking of Master Balls, okay, cool. If this rocks a 10, that's huge because the Master Ball Eevee Evolutions are like banging right now on the market. And the nice thing is that all of these cards are like my own personal cards. They're part of my own personal collection. So I got to keep them. No! 937. So it's 7 points better than the Sylveon, but it's still 9. So as you can see, it's probably the centering and like, here, well, actually, you know what? We can look at this. So obviously they have the QR code on the top of the card. And then when you scan the QR code, it pulls up your card here. Okay, so we can see why we got a 9. So here we go. Here's the card. We can like zoom in on the card. Like this is the actual card that we graded, which is cool. Also, you could check like surface defects, which is like insane that you get this much like detail on your card. You can look at the back. Okay, so here we go. This scored a 930. The front was 967. The back was a 927. Centering, 990. Corners, back was 919. Okay, so it looks like there was like some corner problems. Surface was 1,000. Edges was, back was 980. Okay, and then you have like all of this detail here. So it's kind of a lot of detail. Oh, dang. Okay, top right corner was like 920. So it looks like it was kind of wrecked. Sad. Oh, and here are the graded images. Do they like give you like a picture of your, this looks so sick. Okay, I like this. But the front centering was 966, so the front centering was off. Like, as you can see, like these numbers are not, they're all off. Back centering was pretty good. So that's why that got a 9, okay? And that's just like another cool thing that you could just like do with your technology-driven tag slab. All right, here we go. We've got the Jolteon, which was a beautiful card. I'm so excited that we pulled this. This is definitely one of the ones that like I was really hoping to get, and we did. And we got a 10. Ooh, this is 979, bro. Okay, this is like the highest quality 10 that we've gotten so far. And it's another SAR 10, bro. Let's freaking get it. Add that guy to the stack. Next up, slab, going to be, cover the grade. Glaceon. I want to say we got 2 of these, and I would be so freaking down for some 10s on this, because look how beautiful this card is, bro. Just the card design is so, so sick. Okay, Glaceon. It's a 10. Ooh, 962. Okay, so this was like, I mean, if it gets a 949, it's no longer a 10, so it's not too low, but like, we'll take it. 962, Gem Mint 10 on the Glaceon, bro. This is good, dude. This is good. And these slabs, I'm gonna debate. I'm kind of debating which ones I want to lock away in the personal vault. I'm definitely gonna put the Sunbreon at a 10. That one's like getting vaulted and going into my personal collection. These other ones, though, yes, dude, yes. I was really hoping we'd get a freaking 10 on one of the Master Ball Eevee evolutions. Leafeon, Master Ball, Gem Mint 10, 978 on the score. That's super good. That's killer. Some of these 10s we're gonna be obviously, because like Mystic Rips, like we're not just like a content, we're not just a YouTube channel, we're like a store, like an online store, and like a whole business. So obviously some of these we're gonna end up selling. And then some of them actually gonna be giving away, and I might have some details on a giveaway at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. We got the Leafeon, bro, the Leafeon SAR. This is fantastic. This dude, the design in this set is so good. I cannot wait for prismatic evolutions. And we got a 10, dude, another 10. Leafeon SAR in a 10, bro. Let's go. That is stunning. Okay, so we got the Leafeon Master Ball and the Leafeon SAR both in a 10. Next slab here. What are we gonna, oh, okay, well, it's gonna be a 10. But what kind of 10? Oh, this is cool. Okay, so we got the Cerulege EX at a Gem Mint 10, 979, really, really high quality 10 right there. And this is sick. I definitely wanted to get this one graded just because I think this card visually looks so interesting and so cool and so intense. I'm actually watching Arcane Season 2 with my girlfriend for the first time ever, and this just gives me like super strong Arcane vibes. You know, like this is like, it's got that, like the, what is it? The Cerulege has like the shimmer, you know, it's like using shimmer right now, the shimmer. People who watch the show will understand. Also, Jesus, that show is just, when you think it can't get more sad and devastating, it just gets more sad and devastating, you know? Just keeps going. All right, our next Eevee, we already got one of these in a 10. We get another one in a 10. Okay, this was a 974 scored 10. Which one is the better one? Okay, so you see, so this one's better. So this is this scored a 974. This one scored a 960. So this is the higher quality 10, but they're both obviously, at the end of the day, still 10s. And that 10 pile grows stronger. What else are we grabbing in here? Let's see it, baby. We've got, well, it looks like a 10 to me. I think it is a 10. It's another Leafeon, and it's another 10. Okay, which one's better though? 971, 967, cool. That is the higher quality 10. Let's go, man. 2 10s, and the slabs look so clean. Okay, next up. Next up. Come on, baby. Show me the goods. Okay, sweet, this is the first Eevee SAR that we got of this version of it, which is the 223 out of 187 version. The other two got 10s. This one got a 10, 955. That was close. So if this was down 6 more points on the grading scale, we would have hit a 9. So that, lucky. Still a 10 though. We take it. We got a 10. All right, next up. Next up. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Covering it up. Next, Glaceon. Fantastic. So far, the only 9s we got was a Glaceon Master Ball, which is tragic, and then the Sylveon SAR, which is one of the most valuable cards that we've graded. Tragic. And this one is a 10. Let's go. We got another one, bro. The Glaceon SAR is doing well for us. That is 2 SAR Glaceon out of 10. Absolutely incredible. Wow, I forget, like, you know, we opened up 500 packs, so obviously, like, we had a ton of them. But I forget how many Eevee Evolution SARs we ended up pulling, which is so great. Another Eevee, this would be the third 10. Third 10 and a 986, which I think makes this one the highest quality, right? Bam, third 10, fantastic. And have you guys seen the prices? I don't know if we already talked about this video, because the rest of the video, actually, I'm shooting tomorrow in my time, because I got these slabs back first. Oh my God, we got so many. Did we get 4 of these? We did? And I think that all 4 of them got 10s. These both got a 986. Okay, look at that, dude. sweet. The prices of Terrestrial Festival, I mean, it was insane. It was like, you know, we were selling for like, you're looking at like 50, 60 a box. Now they're like 80, 90, 100 a box, which is just nuts that this set went that crazy. Dear God, please give me one Sylveon out of 10. I think we pulled 2 of them, I want to say. One of them hit me. Yes! Yes! We do get 1 out of 10. All right, so we got a 9, okay, because one of the back quarters was wrecked. You see, it's 930. This one we got a 10, 970. Much higher, much better. And finally, we got a 10 on Sylveon. So we've got an Umbreon in a 10, a Sylveon in a 10, and we've got 4 more slabs to go, and then we'll check out the other Umbreon. This is this is a Master Ball. Okay, Vaporeon Master Ball. Vaporeon's my favorite Eevee evolution. If this is a 10, I'm keeping this forever, and it is never being sold anywhere. Ha! Yes! Mine! Okay, sweet! We got the Vaporeon Master Ball in a tag 10. This is, again, going to the vault. This is my personal collection now. I'm gonna hang that somewhere. That is coming home with me. Fantastic. Okay, and then, next up, just got a handful more to go here. We've got another Leafeon, beautiful. Man, I kind of wish we got, you know, less Leafeon and Eevee and a little bit more variety in the Eevee evolution, but not mad at all. 3 10s in a row, bro. That's 3 10s on Leafeon, showing us the freaking love. Fantastic. And just look at the art on the card, dude. It is so beautiful, this thing. Its eyes like change colors. The texture on the card looks great. Such a fantastic card. And another 10 in the bag. Okay, so next up. I forgot we had 3. Let's go. I forgot we had 3. Please. Yes! Yes! 963. We got a freaking 10. That is 2 Sylveon in a 10. What is Sylveon selling for? I'm seeing listings for like 290, 270 to 290. Looks like about a $290 card, which is like the floor right now that you can get for a PSA. It's for a PSA 10, right? So obviously the tag market will be a little bit different, but that is okay. Freaking huge. And then the last one here, and then we've got the Umbreon, my friends. The last one. Please. Okay. Here we freaking go. It is the Eevee. Another 10. Dude, how many of these do we have? Bro, we have 5 of them, dude. Okay, we're probably gonna sell a couple of these. We have 5 of them, bro. This is insane. And here is this. This is the other Umbreon, okay? So the first Umbreon, we got a 971, very high score on it. Tag freaking 10. This is, I think, one of the world's first tag 10s for Umbreon, that is. And then, here we go. We've got the next one, right? This is backwards. And it's a 10. Let's go. I'm an idiot. Let's go. 956. So this was a lower 10, but it's still a freak. It's still got high enough to get a 10. And dude, both of the Umbreon, bro. Both of the Umbreon that we sent in for grading, we got a freaking 10 on. This one, the 971, the highest quality one, I'm keeping. This is mine, okay? That's going into my personal vault, personal collection, never selling it. This one, though, I'm giving away. And I was debating on what to give away, but we're gonna give this one away just because it got a 10. If it was a 9, we would have sold it, but since it's a 10, we're gonna give it away. And it's being given away through a new program that I'm launching that's focused on sellers. So if you're like a person who buys, sells, trades Pokemon cards in the Pokemon card market, or it's something that you wanna do, basically like what I did and what a bunch of other YouTubers and like buyers and sellers and shops did, which is like turn our kind of hobbies into a career. That's what the program is all about. So if that's at all interesting to you, the first big giveaway will be this Tag 10 Terrestrial Festival Sunbreon SAR, which is, I think, a pretty sick way to start off the old partnership program. The program it's called Collector's Capital. And again, just be aware that is like for people who are serious about selling, like businesses and entrepreneurs. It's not for just kind of like, if you're just into collecting and you like collecting random cards, it's like probably not the program for you. So just keep that in mind. There is a price point for it. What's a freaking win? 2 10s. Heck yeah. Shout out to tag grading. Again, grade with whoever you want. You don't gotta use tag. There's a link in the description if you want to. You don't gotta do it. But they're great. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.